all power to the Revive 1787 organizers, and I think it's going to be a great day.
Stand for the faith, stand for the family. Thirdly, stand for our freedom. Galatians 5:1 says it is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Freedom truly is a gift from God, isn't it? Words engraved on Jefferson's memorial, I love to go there and look at it, that say this: God who gave us life gave us liberty at the same time. Freedom is foundational to who we are as a people, isn't it? It's part of our DNA. But I don't need to remind any of you that our freedom is not free. Freedom requires sacrifice. Our spiritual freedom, Paul refers to in Galatians 5:1, cost God the life of his precious Son. And that's true for our national freedom as well. The cost of freedom is great. Just survey the rich history and heritage of freedom from the Minutemen who were outmanned and outgunned in the church yard there in Lexington. A bunch of church members from Christ Church there in Lexington, about 67, 70 guys, standing up to about 700, 800 British troops. 7 of the men who died right out of that church. Stored the ammo in that church. Drilled on the ground at that church. The pastor of the church was the one who put it forward into the city minutes that we need a militia because of the tyranny that is happening right now. Later that day, they kicked their tails when they came to Concord, looking for the ammo. Does that sound familiar, trying to confiscate weapons and ammo? They were coming to Concord to get the ammo, and they were also trying to get John Hancock and Sam Adams, clap them in irons, send them back to England, and try them for treason and hang them from the nearest tree. But they were also after the ammo. But the day was turned there at Concord Bridge, and they drove them off. And you remember, of course, the rich history and heritage that we have goes on through the Revolutionary War, with George Washington, of course, enduring with his men the harsh winters of Valley Forge, and then further into the War of 1812 with the rocket's red glare over Fort McHenry, to the blood-soaked fields around Gettysburg where brother fought against brother in the Civil War, to the doughboys in the trenches facing sniper fire and mustard gas in World War II, to the thousands of sailors who died at Pearl Harbor, to the soldiers who stormed the beaches of Normandy in the midst of a hail of machine gun fire, to the airmen who went on bombing raids over Tokyo. Some of them had to ditch their planes in the sea because they ran out of gas, to the Marines who fought on the shores of Iwo Jima, the frigid hills of Korea, the jungles of Vietnam, the deserts of Iraq, and the mountains of Afghanistan. These patriots have won our liberty at a high price. We are the land of the free because of the brave. But the freedom that some gave all to win and defend is under fire in America. In fact, if you've got faith and you value family, you may not be allowed to enjoy your freedom much longer. It's an